A Love Like Mine. This movie is on Uchina Bunabo TV. It features Miwa, Olorunfemi, Clinton Joshua, and a host of other actors in the movie. Now, A Love Like Mine talks about a doctor who took it upon himself to care and shelter this homeless girl who had this condition of epilepsy. So his nurturing nature started having a toll on him of his relationship with his girlfriend and mother. So how he navigated that and had to bring out the saddest issue or saddest story of his life to the people he care about the most, and the reason why he's doing what he does for this helpless girl. Whilst in the process of caring for this epileptic girl, she was thinking this guy was in love with her. So that was another aspect that was also a very big distraction to the doctor's relationship. So yeah, that's just a quick summary of what you're going to see when you watch this movie, A Love Like Mine. So if you haven't seen it yet, hope this summary or this recap of it will make you go and watch it. Now let's talk the characters in the movie. Let's start with Clinton Joshua. Clinton played the doctor who just gave out a helping hand to this helpless homeless girl. Now Clinton as a doctor, was his character convincing enough? No. Was his caring nature convincing enough? Yes. Playing a doctor convincing? No. He wasn't showing, teaching, telling us how to prevent, or not prevent, how to control, manage epilepsy, like nothing like that surrounding his character or as a doctor was being done in this movie. So the question boils down to, was he supposed to act as a doctor? Why didn't he just act as a random nice guy in this movie? That was a huge problem for me when I was watching this movie. His character as a doctor was not convincing. Yes, he was working in a hospital. He wore his costume as a doctor. Yes. Acting it as a doctor, was it convincing? No. Caring man? Yes. So that was a problem for me. So if you watch it, you guys will see it for yourself. Now, talking about Clinton, this is the role, this is the kind of movie he has to be acting. Nice guy who gives affection from a distance, not romantically, that's what I mean. Because he has a rule. So if you want to play romantic, having this intense chemistry with your co-actors on set, if you have restrictions, you can't give that. That is just fact. That is what I think. Now, his acting as a caring friend was really good. We saw how he showed his humanity part of him, and that was nice to see, and that was really good acting wise, and how he was able to just control and make people love someone who has a condition. I think that was good. Then let's talk Mayweather's character. Now, Miwa was the one who has the epilepsy or seizure condition and stuff like that. Seeing her act very vulnerable, very lost, very, hopeless, I think that was convincing. Her character was convincing. We saw how she was lost. I think she did well interpreting that. And the scenes where she was convinced that this boss or this doctor was in love with her, I mean, anybody in her shoes will also think that, oh, this man is too caring to the extent I think he might just be in love or interested in me romantically. Seeing the way the doctor was so nice to her, she was convinced even beyond measure that the man was interested in her. So her character was a bit convincing, and I think she interpreted it well. She acted it well. You could see and feel her emotions when she was being maltreated by people who knew about her condition and stuff like that. I think Miwa did very well with her character. Then we talk about the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend of the doctor. That girl was still in love with the doctor, yes. But I just want to point out that that lady could not walk in a hill. I saw her walking in a hill. I'm like, yeah, she can't. Anyway, I mean, that doesn't really take anything away from her acting. I like the way she was, acting as a jealous ex-girlfriend, who is still in love with their ex. I saw the way she acted. She was really good, actually. The scenes were the confrontation scenes, as well as the restaurant confrontation, was pretty cool. I like that. And then we talk about her, the actual girlfriend, the current girlfriend. I haven't seen this face before in Uchina Boda, but I think this is the first time I'm seeing her. I love the way she's very soft spoken. Her control of the English language is so smooth. I like that so much. Her acting was like understanding girlfriend, supportive girlfriend. I think she nailed it. I think her acting is close to Andre Harrison. I think because Andre Harrison acting is also very smooth, calm. I don't know if you guys know Andre Harrison, but yeah, when you watch Uchena Bonabo, I think you should be familiar with the lady called Andre Harrison. So yeah, just talking about the girl. I mean, like I said, I love her acting. Very smooth, very calm, understanding, and also I love the part where she kind of like, well, you know what? I know I'm understanding, but don't you think you are taking this caring thing too far? I'm beginning to have a doubt or feeling that, oh, you have done enough. It's okay. Let her go. I love the part that we had some part of that element in it because it makes it more relatable. You know what I mean? It makes him believable. I think I like that about her character or about, about her character development. I think I like that. Then let's talk about the woman who played Joshua's mother, or should I say stepmom, adopted mom, whatever. She, typical African mother. That role was interpreted well. I don't even need to say much. Typically, that's what it's supposed to be. So she acted it well, and also love where at the end where they all got to know the reason why he's just being super caring, due to what happened to his mother and stuff like that. I think I love that. So I think that was the reason why he studied medicine, because of what happened to the mom. But for me, I think he didn't act as a doctor very well at all. Aside where he helped a patient, sort the bill out and cater for. We didn't even see him in action, and that was not convincing. It could have been just a random character, normal character, and the movie would still be okay. Finally, I want to talk about how the movie was not predictable in a way that Clinton was not in love with Miwa. Normally Clinton will fall in love with Miwa and leave his girlfriend who hasn't really done nothing wrong. You know what I mean? They would have made the girlfriend a crazy character, and that would push him to Miwa and stuff. No. I love that. I love that this storyline took a different route, which is just platonic love for Miwa. So that was a good one. I think I love the twist. I love that we were not able to predict that part of the story. So that was done pretty well. So yeah, with that being said, costume generally was okay. I think they didn't need much costume. There were a lot of cars. I think the costume that I'll talk about is the nurse's costume, the doctor costume, the way he presented himself, the glasses and stuff like that. I think that was basic. And yeah, pretty much. Another downside that I want to talk about is where she had a seizure in the restaurant, the video. Yeah, actually they should have showed us something, a clip of that. What I mean, a clip of that is that it's going viral. They show it on the screen that people are talking about. We didn't see anything. I mean, they used to do it. They didn't do it in this movie. So, yeah, but notwithstanding, it's a good story, basic. Just that they drag it too much. They're always dragging their movies. So it's pretty long. If you are a fan of Clinton and you like long movies, then you are welcome to watch A Love Like Mine. Rating it, I'll rate this movie a 4/10. Yes, because I've already given you the reasons, alright. Because interpretations of the rules were not done well. Aside Miwa, every other was just the normal. Nothing was exceptional in this movie. So yeah, Miwa interpreted her role. The rest, not so much. And they drag the storyline. It was boring at a point, and you have to ask yourself, why am I still even watching it? So 4/10 is what I'm going to give it. If you haven't watched it, you can check it out. Love Like Mine, showing on Uchina Bunabo TV. I'll see you all in the next video.